Next week on Project One Way.
Our next designer is Bram, and he's been working on the Salvation Army uniform.
Show us what you've come up with, Bram.
You know how they say not all heroes wear capes? Well, it's true. Although, sometimes they do.
Good grief.
But sometimes, if you don't wear a cape, it's important to stand out a little so that people know what you stand for. That's something that William Booth knew early on. Back in his day, evangelists, or people who like to tell others about Jesus, used to wear special clothes so that everyone knew that's what they were about.
That looks familiar.
Yep. Once the Salvation Army started growing into a larger movement, some slight changes were made, and voila! Salvation Army uniforms.
Nice. I like the military vibe.
Yes, it says strength and courage without being too domineering.
Yeah, totally. As you can see, some S's were added, and the pair of them stand for saved to serve.
That's a strong choice.
Nice use of alliteration.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, over time, the uniform has changed a bit, but it still means there's a soldier in there. The shoulder thingies.
You mean the epaulets?
Yes, the epaulets have different meanings. It can be blue for soldiers, red for officers. You can have special epaulets if you're a soldier and in the band or songsters. And the officers get special things on their epaulets to tell their rank, whether they're a lieutenant, captain, major, and so on. Okay, that last one isn't a thing. Not only do epaulets have different colors, but in some parts of the world, the uniforms themselves come in different colors, such as gray, white, and crocodile hunter.
You mean khaki.
Sure, but whatever the color, not only does the uniform tell the people that there's someone who's ready to help them and tell them about Jesus, it also says something to the people who want to wear it. Only people who have made a covenant or a promise are invited to put on the uniform, and part of that is the promise to live differently. Since the Salvation Army is a holiness movement, this can help to remind Salvationists that putting on the uniform says something about your commitment to God, as well as your commitment to your neighbor.
Now that is making a statement.
If that makes you worry a little that you'll be good enough to wear it, remember this about holiness. We're not doing it alone, which brings me to the salute. Yep, we have a salute, and as you can see, it's pretty simple, but I think it's a power.
Bram, we can't actually see.
I guess you can't, can you? Hollow my halo hands, please. Awesome, thanks. Okay, now can we see those salutes? The salute points to God, and that's pretty much the best way to sum up being a Salvationist. Everything points to God. It reminds us where our strength comes from, where our hope lies, and what our future holds. Pretty great, huh? Good job, Hollow my halo models. Just use your other... there you go.
Very nice, Bram. Good use of color, symbolism, and well thought out military theme.
I do have a question about the material, though. Polyester? Really?
Make it work.